Uh, the what jumps out to me, coach, at this point is Lester Edoc
Of
with
course.
over 3 million in chips. This is actually, if I'm in this final table, this is very bad news for
Bad
me.
news. The one guy don't want to have those chips. In fact, to put it in perspective, the average stack of these 8 players should be about 1.3 million.
Yes,
But nobody has that except
right.
Michael Ruben Calunsod with 1.4. Everyone else is
It's
below
below
average
average. That's
because
correct.
Leicester has too much of it.
Yes, and you put that amount of chips to comparatively the most dangerous player in this final eight. That's really, very uh,
Well,
concerning
the good
for
news for the
the
short
rest of the stack.
stacks is that they rolled back the blinds when we began the final table. So
Yes.
we went back from 35.70. We're back to 20.40,
Yes.
20k, 40k.
That's average of 30
Yeah,
BBs here.
yeah. So no one is really below the 10
Right.
BB mark.
Right.
The two lowest stacks are JR and the guy I call the randomizer.
Who do you call the randomizer?
Our player from Malaysia,
Ah,
Jason
Jason
Tanjan.
Zen.
Jason Zen.
Jason Sen. Yeah, Jason
Jason.
Sen actually started during when at the early goings of this final two table, which I happened to witness because I was venue announcing earlier. Jason had a very big stack, but he got hit like 3 or 4 times. What I observed when I was there was that this when he has a big stack, he has a tendency to really his calling range is very loose.
Very, very wide. That's
Yeah,
why I
very
like
wide.
to nickname him. I dub him the randomizer because he called shoves with Jack 10, 10-8 offsuit,
Right, right.
Jack 7 off. And he's had some success and some debacles with that style, but he's still here.
Okay, as we go to this particular hand, coach, Michael Calunsod opening this at the bottom, race with 10-9 offsuit. Fran Sevillano and Lester Edoc both at the small blind and big blind oblige his race. So we are seeing
This is
this
great
flap
because
action.
it's just going to look like a standard continuation bet, but he actually has something this time.
And look at the flop, he actually
He does.
uh, hit three
So I mean,
trips.
this might be worth a call from the eights if you
Yes,
think he's barreling a lot of ace X.
yes.
But Lester was very careful. He just flat called this with the eights. Didn't want to start any fireworks with the guy with the second most chips. Okay, he's 2 million chips behind, but he's number two in overall count. That's Michael Calunsod.
Well, the thing with Michael Calunsod is he actually came in as chip leader in day two. But like what he did during the early round of look at this turn for
Oh my
Lester
goodness!
Edo.
I knew the eights were worth a call, but I had no way of knowing it was this much worth it.
Yes, at the flop,
This
Michael
disaster.
Calunsod hitting trips, but Lester Edok spiking his third eight on the turn, so you
Very,
now have a
very,
full
very
house.
interesting here that he chooses to lead out. And this is something a lot of novice players will not do. They want to check and try to trap. But Lester's actually trying to get raised here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm guessing a race will be, I mean, Michael Calunsod would probably answer this with a race.
But
Leading up.
Lester doesn't know that he has a 10. He could have a king. Any bet, he can
Oh,
even
but
induce a bluff with that.
that's
If he
correct.
knew for sure that the guy had a 10, he might have, mixed it up and
That's
tried
true.
at
Or
something
Michael
different.
Calunsod might be thinking, I'm gonna trap him, but because the way he was holding, he was just holding chips. Oh, now he changed
Well,
his mind.
it is kind of a problem for Michael because his kicker isn't the greatest,
That's
So if
true.
he gets called by anyone with a 10, his
That's
kicker is
true.
probably worse.
That's true. But now he reached for some chips. I think he just confirmed to Lester that he has the tens.
Yep, he fell right for it. This is
Yeah.
exactly what Leicester was looking for. Now, it's not such a big race, but is it enough to get it all in now? The thing is, Leicester's out of position, so if he just flat calls this and he checks the river, he might induce a check behind and not get any
Right.
more
That's
chips
true.
in. So
That's true.
this is where the pros differ from the Joes, and
Yeah.
that they know how to get all the chips
They
in
know
when they
how.
have something this
That's
big.
correct. They don't know how to maximize them when they hit monsters.
Right.
So that's probably what is in his mind right now. Is thinking, do I flat this? Do I erase? How much do I raise to induce like,
Look
or
at the bet
do I
so
just
far.
put him all in?
About 300 has come in plus this 600, about 900. There's not much behind now
Yeah.
for Michael Calunsod. He's 750. He's about put in 850. So
Right.
there's a little over 500 left. He's actually got less than what he bet behind. So it might be easy to just get that in right now.
That's true.
But Lester has to make sure. And he can't come on too strong.
Yeah. That's why he's taking his time, probably making look like that he's having a hard time deciding, but now he's reaching for his
He's got to
chips.
get, I think he'll figure out he can get them all in now. If he has less behind than what he
Right.
put in.
What did he do? I think yeah. I think he three
Looks
he
like a
four betted.
looks
Yeah.
like a flat call.
But he
Those are
bets. He
50K
raised. Yeah.
chips,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, he led out. This is a three bet. Those are 50K chips.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
there it is.
There
So
you go. There we
that's
saw
got
it.
to put him to a decision. It'd be a genius, semi-genius laydown from Michael here
Yeah.
because, like we said, all the other tens are probably beating him. Even the 10 with the worst kicker, like a 10-8, is beating him right
Yeah.
now.
I don't think Michael Calunsod is experienced enough to get away from this hand. I mean, even players with more
Yeah, yep.
experience than him would
He
not be
got
able.
check raised and he shoved over. He couldn't get away from it.
There you go. And look at this. If this goes to Leicester, he just took out the player with the
Right.
second most chip.
Welcome to Leicester's world.
Yeah,
Figure
this
out who your
is
biggest threat is.
yeah.
Take him out first.
Welcome to my world. Like this is just
Right?
gonna be an all Leicester
Your chip
Edoc
leader,
show.
take out number 2.
Yeah,
He's not going for the small guys.
That's true.
No, but this is also a bit of a setup. Like he was
Yeah.
definitely gonna peel off a card
Right,
on
right,
that
right,
flop.
definitely.
And that 8 was just
There's no way
disastrous.
there's no way he's throwing pocket eights immediately on the flop like that.
So Mike is all in for his tournament life. He will
What's he
need
need? He needs a king, he needs a 9, he needs a 10.
10 or a king to stay in this tournament.
That's what it's gotta be. Or
Yeah.
else it will be a very short final,
Final
table,
table
for
for
the
Mike
former
Alonso.
chip leader.
Yeah.
River.
And there you go. Mike Calunsod
Diamond.
exiting at 8th place.
River card is the 3 of diamonds,
Yeah.
which is just about as useful as a condom machine in the Vatican.
There you can see,
Getting
yeah, the payout of Mike Calunsod at 8th place. He's taking home 54,000 for his efforts.